All right, and now we're live again.
Hi.
Hello. Hi
Okay,
everyone.
Hello,
we're gonna be
everyone.
we're gonna be rating every cookie in Cookie Run Kingdom by how fuckable they are.
No, we're
Oh
not.
boy.
Stop,
Ripper!
Ripper. Just because this is
And
the
we're
Yap
off to a
stream.
great start.
Just because this is the Yap stream does not mean it is not still a fucking stream. God damn.
Hello. Welcome to Voft After Dark.
Jesus Christ.
River, you're my favorite.
Oh my god. Anyway, also, you know what I
Give
realized?
Melanie a heart attack.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Christ. You know what I'm realizing?
What?
I'm realizing that like if I were to do the thing that River does at the end, like to promote the like for promotions, I specifically for Voft, we would be here for a while, but also if I just went through the voices that I did for other people, it would still be like a wild whiplash.
Yeah, you gotta do that shit like Yakko's countries of the world rap or some shit.
That was awesome. At the end of this stream, when you just started pulling out different voices rapidly after one another, I was like, wow, holy flex.
No,
I've always had a very flexible voice. I can pull this shit out on the fly.
true.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a while.
Oh wait, hold on. The people on stream have never heard my favorite impression
Oh god.
Oh wow, we just went quiet? Why?
for the.
Wait. Wait, are we quiet?
What?
Oh? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello?
I
Oh.
don't know.
What the
My
fuck?
internet keeps crapping out.
Oh, your internet died. I was like, what?
Yeah. Sorry, no, I just decided I hated y'all's guts.
Yeah, apparently. Gosh. Just
My bad.
fucking decided, bye, hate you guys. Oh my god.
I hate all of you now.
Oh. I'm also
What my
gonna...
guts ever do to you?
Anyway, my favorite
Wait.
impression. We got distracted because we thought we were fucked up.
Yeah.
For those who've watched my hit Pixar movie Monsters Incorporated, you might recognize
Oh,
his
no.
voice.
Oh no.
Mike
Oh, my
Wazowski, you
fucking
forgot to
God.
file your
Yes.
paperwork. Always watching, Wazowski. Always watching.
That's really funny because that specific character and that specific line is an inside joke I have with my family. It would be like, always watching. Just like before a performance or like before watching or whatever. My mom will be like, yeah, I'm watching. I'm always watching.
Always watch.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
That's really cute. See, my mom just screams, but like in a good way.
Hell
In a
yeah.
good way.
At least it's in a good way.
Yeah, no.
I hope
There's
my
some
water drinking
bad
isn't.
way, but like I'm Indian, so like you know that it's kind of part of the territory.
Yeah.
Indian food is so good. By the way, me and my aunt keep going to places that have Indian food because we want to try them.
Yeah, it's really funny because River keeps sending me pictures and it's just like, look at this, it's so good. I'm like, damn, bitch, how are you eating better Indian food than me on a daily fucking basis?
I may be white as shit, but I'm browner than you in spirit.
Jesus Christ.
That's a wild
Hey,
fucking
that's a
statement.
wild
actually.
thing
What
to
the
say.
hell?
No. They're right.
I have
They're
no-
right. I invited them in. They know like a lot of Bengali. Weirdly enough.
Really?
Not the language, but like the culture.
Yeah.
Also, you can blame yourself for that. Your like blatant and unabashed love for your own culture is made me curious about it.
Aww. That's really sweet.
That's so sweet.
That's
Also,
yeah, that's
if
actually
you-
really sweet.
It's I know.
White in skin, brown in spirit, Onigiri.
That's my favorite little coconut.
Don't say-
Oh my god.
Oh my god, guys.
Oh my god.
We're
This is going.
We're not gonna be allowed to have
Starting
Yap
now.
streams anymore.
Welcome to Voft After Dark.
Mel, I need you to do me a favor
What's up?
and tell me which cookie to focus on.
Which cookie to focus
Making
on?
good style.
Oh, are
Because
you
I kind of just
okay? So, all right. So, as far as like cookies to focus, what game mode do you actually care about?
That's a good question. I care most about. Wait, what do you mean? Like, oh my god, there's so many.
Do you, okay? Are you like me, where you're trying to be at the top of the Kingdom Arena leaderboard? Do you want to go with get your world exploration shit done, or do you want to like help a lot in Cookie Alliance?
Oh my god, the answer is Twizzly Gummy Cookie.
Jinx cookie.
Yeah.
Yes, Jinx Cookie. She's good in literally every format, even Kingdom Arena in some niche teams.
I will say I only re-downloaded this game because you guys that Voft has a guild.
Okay, so if you're trying to do guild, Twizzly Gummy's your objective.
Yeah, like one of your.
You were
one of your-
right. Twizzly Gummy was the answer.
Twizzly
You're
Gummy,
really-
Twizzly Gummy, Black Forest Cookie, and
Creme brulee cookie.
Creme brulee cookie
I
are
see.
kind of
Oh,
your.
and-
I just want to be helpful to you
And
guys.
for now,
It's-
Eternal Sugar
my
Cookie.
main
But Eternal
objective.
Sugar Cookie might lose
Show of
value
hands.
later.
Who the fuck here is not familiarized with Cookie Run? Besides me.
I think you're
Oh,
the
so I
only
guess-
one.
I think
Vi.
literally yeah, you're the only one in here who doesn't play Cookie
Seems
Run.
there's a non-cookie runner among us.
Among
Ooh.
Us?
It's like the hit game Among Us.
Among Us?
Among Us, which, by the way, it celebrated its 7th birthday. Wow, I hate the passage of time.
To be fair, Among Us
2018.
came out a lot earlier than it got big.
Yeah, it was
like
it was
2
already
years
out, like,
earlier.
yeah, 2 years old before, like,
Everyone was like, "Wow, look at that 2-year-old
Mel-
game."
Hey Mel, why don't you just get the bringer of the eternal bringer of sloth skin? Just literally just get it. It's
I'm
that easy.
gonna kill you.
I'm trying to fucking get Grimbo in here.
Among Us.
I'd be.
Here, Grimbalicious.
So I have a fun story about Among Us. So
Tell us your
essentially-
Among Us story.
Yeah, so essentially, I think I was in my sophomore year of college, and God, that was a while ago. And this was around the time that Among Us like really got popular. No, actually, it was freshman year of college, but like towards the end and stuff. And essentially, I convinced my bio professor at the time, at like the class party at the very end, even though it was like COVID time and whatnot. So we were all on Zoom, and I was just like, "Hey, let's play Among Us." And so we did. And I think at one point my professor ended up as the imposter, but none of us knew until she won, which was really badass of her, honestly.
I think the funniest thing with like Among Us that I have is the fact that I was working at Starbucks when it was really big, and there was
shit.
and because it was like mid-pandemic, there was times where like we would be at work and there was nothing to do, so we just ended up sitting on the counters and playing Among Us on our phones.
Hell yeah!
I think probably my funniest Among Us story is one time my friend, an ex-friend of mine, when I was playing in that friend group, she changed her character to I follow, and then every single round she would pick a new person to follow. It just so happens the round she decided to start following me, I was the imposter.
No.
And I was like, okay, if I don't kill, it reveals me as either me or her as the imposter, which means fuck. If I kill, she might out me. So, but I just took a shot in the dark. We walked a bit, and I killed someone right in front of her. She stood stock still for like 30 whole seconds before I started walking away, and she followed me. And then
It was like ride or die, dude.
yeah, she was ride or die as fuck, because when someone did finally call that body, she was like, I've been with River this entire time. They didn't do shit.
That's insane.
God.
That's insane.
And then all of our mutual friends were so mad at her when I won. Because there wasn't enough of us for multiple imposters. I was the only imposter.
Oh my god.
That's
Anyway.
amazing.
Anyway, I am in fact the ultimate imposter. I am so good at switching up my tells in Among Us specifically.
Hey, River, you say that? I have another like fun Among Us story. So my ex decided to date me because I killed them first in our very first Among Us game.
Hey, Grimbo.
That's what I fucking thought. That's what I fucking thought.
No, don't be mean to me. I was scared. No.
Wait, can I just say I love that weird little Nintendo Switch looking freak on Parenthia.
Which one? I'm so scared.
Rainbow, are you okay? Do you need water?
No, I'm okay. I'm scared. I'm very
Caltrax.
scared of social interaction.
Stop being scared.
Nintendo Switch, did you say? You say that Calrax looks like Nintendo Switch? I am
Yeah.
sorry, but
I
he
mean-
looks like a good console. Okay, his whole identity is good console gaming. The Switch? No. I demand an apology and a written letter of I am so sorry.
His pants look like fucking Joy-Cons.
I love
His
you.
pants
I love you busting in here like, I'm scared.
are cut
Wait a
as
second. I need an apology.
P-H-A-T-T because he goes to raves, okay? He knows what he's about, girlfriend slash boyfriend. He knows who he is. And you will
Grimbo,
respect
I
it.
feel like your voice is very echolalia inducing. And I mean that in the best way
Yes,
possible.
it 100% is.
I don't know what the fuck that word means.
Oh.
I don't know what the
Like,
fuck that word
repetitive.
means.
Repeat. What?
I mean,
No, because
Repetitively
he says, like,
saying
the
a phrase or
stupidest shit, and
word.
people just like parrot it all the fucking time. Like,
Yeah.
I will accept it if I wasn't interrupted by rude ass bitches. I would accept it as a positive, you know? So thank you.
Okay, new idea. Fucking the Yap stream takes place while we play Roblox.
I don't have Roblox.
If you make me play Roblox with you, I can't say that on stream. I can't say that on stream.
You can't
I
say that on
we
stream.
should,
Does Grimbo need a name tag?
No.
Oh yeah, Grimbo doesn't have a name.
We're also not really using that right now. The stream is very much not conducive to that at the moment. It's
I
very
mean-
much
Yeah,
just
I'm just
looking at
chilling.
Melanie play Cookie Run.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
yapping, we're talking. I will say, if we
Oh,
do want to go over to the Parenthia website and we can
Yeah.
take a look at what's there.
It's
Yeah,
not
me
up to it's
Me
there's
too,
only
please,
a
son.
couple characters who have like any ideology. I could explain certain ones in the
We-
briefest way, but you know.
Yeah.
So long as I can look at Vulcan for
Read the
extended
fucking
periods of
phone
time.
Oh my god, bro.
Everybody.
Grimbo,
I
you
enjoy
should-
it. I
wants
can
get
inside
Vulcan.
of Vulcan. Everyone.
Where?
Literally.
even beyond Parenthia borders, he's in them bitches. Or they're in his bitches.
He's is my bitches actually.
Parenthia.
Also,
so if
yes,
you just go to the about
You
page,
should absolutely
Yeah.
send. You should absolutely send shirtless Calrax so I can taste and sniff.
Okay.
What? Who
Oh,
said
who am
that?
I
Wasn't
sen-
me.
Who am I sending this to? Hey.
You
River.
can send that in decent
River.
context, but also that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't say shit.
He's not. It's not like straight up in his stuff. It's legit just him in his underwear, because that's what he sleeps in. He sleeps in his underwear, and it's just art of him to show off his body type, because a lot of people
Hashtag
get
need
it
that.
wrong.
Hashtag
Shut
need that.
Honestly, cunt.
Shut.
I kind of wasn't expecting Pearls to be the other horny person in this Yap stream, but I'm fine
y'all
with
don't
it.
even know.
I
You
just
underestimate her
realized.
level of-
I just realized
she
what
is.
your fucking nickname is here, Aiden.
So
No comment.
Uh-huh.
There's no comment needed. You know.
Oh my god.
Okay, I think it was Onigiri, but someone in the last stream said, and I'm paraphrasing, Pearls has such a good voice, I think it almost makes up for her bad taste in men or something like that.
Woo, 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 woo! That's what I'm saying. Let's go.
Oh
Let's not
my
go,
god.
actually. Your taste in men should be... I don't even fucking want to study it, man.
All right.
But these are our guys.
Yeah.
This is our world. It's a Melanie, if you would do the honors of reading.
Yes. Parenthia is a culmination is a culmination of many years of friends refining an idea, spending time together, and putting in the effort to be some of the biggest nerds of all time. Characters in its cast are a collective effort coming from a group of 10 plus contributors, but its current iteration began with the ones you see above. Tangible Parenthia media is planned for the future, but for now, this site serves as more of an internal knowledge base for us. You're really cool if you read this far, though.
You guys are all cool.
God forbid. You guys want me to explain the
cool.
characters in the frame as like? My bad.
Go.
TLDR.
Sorry, left to
choking
right.
on my own asshole. Jesus.
Left to right.
There we go.
Let's hit this.
So, the bottom left, the schizoid paranoid freak. That's the fuchsia
Oh my
blood
God.
of the
Fucking
loser
Fosra.
islands. So, Parenthia consists of loser, industrial, jungle, tropical, tundra, and capital. 7 islands, right?
Okay.
Because it is the leftover remnants of a war-bound battleground that remains inhabitable. The fuchsia of this planet has decided to conduct his own experiments because he's lived for so long. He knows he's about to die in like 2 weeks. He's gonna like, and then, like drift away. So like,
Yeah?
he realizes his time's close, and he wants to see, just for his own interest, how troll society could be constructed from. Shut up. From.
No, I'm just seeing Azzy in
How?
stream right now.
Oh wait, she is. Hold on. Oh,
She's
I
in
don't have
chat.
it open. God damn it. Hi. Colon 3. Anyway,
Don't ever talk
this
like that again.
fuchsia blood. Don't tell me how to exist. This fuchsia wants to see how troll society itself could consist and like exist as a being without outside influence, because we imagine that every single other but every other troll society already has every single troll in terms of Alternia influence pushed onto them, you know, like the hemospectrum, how they're meant to live, etc., etc. This whole society exists of several different islands with no influence, just a random fuchsia blood that takes in their surrounding area and consists a whole society past what they believe in, right? You have the loser isle at the very bottom with Fozzer, with that little queer man at the bottom left having a panic attack. His whole society is built on, again, the loser isle with the smallest amount of living area. But he tries to make up for that for bringing everyone else in from other sectors as a tourist trap. His whole thing is to try and bring people in and get as much money from every other sector as much as he can, right? Above him...
I'm trying to pull up his reference right now.
I mean, that's the only reference we really have, to be honest.
No, we can bring it on stream.
Oh, okay. Also, I apologize. This is
Drop it
not
in
what you
VC
guys were
tags.
wanting, but Parenthia,
No!
autism. That's my thing.
No, I want to show everybody. Everybody deserves to see Parenthia, our wonderful guys.
Past him indulges in the industrial sector, they've interpreted the hemospectrum in terms of strength. Which blood color is the most powerful by their blood color capabilities? So, you know, indigos have massive strength. Purple bloods have the chuckle voodoos. gold bloods have psionics, and the red bloods have, or rust bloods have, telekinesis. The sector past that one is the jungle sector, where the Luci on that sector, on that island, or I say island, it's more of a country, but country have turned into these anti-troll creatures. They realize that they get more sustenance and more survivability from the trolls than they do elsewhere. So, that sector divulged into a troll versus Luci society.
Oh my god.
So none of the trolls on that sector have any Luci. They rely on the other trolls near them, which results in them not having any kind of hemospectrum because they've all realized that it's troll versus animal.
That's kind of baller as fuck.
It
After
is really
that
cool.
is the tropical sector, which I have the fuchsia blood. I
Draxi!
control him. Draxi says. And his whole ideology is to try and pull people in by being the most cliche Alternia planet as he can be. Like, so his whole ideology is like a Hawaii tropical sector, and he tries to pull in people by being the most hemo loyal. Anyone that isn't hemo loyal gets cast aside into living next to an active volcano that has his Luci in it, which is a massive magma worm.
Oh my god.
And every single sweep they sacrifice one person to it. Always a traitor to the
Dropping
hemo
Draxi in
spectrum.
chat right now.
Yes. If you want to see his big old fat titties. If someone if they don't it doesn't discriminate against high bloods or low bloods. If they don't exist to his own like ideologies of what their blood color should do, they're cast aside. He kills everyone they know and tortures the people they know and pushes their hive next to an active volcano where they could be burned alive any day now.
Oh my god.
After him comes the tropical sector. Not tropical, sorry. My bad.
Tundra?
The tundra, yeah. Where, as the name implies, it's a tundra. There's a small part of that area that is inhabitable. However, the fuchsia in charge of that sector always needs to have an equal amount of low bloods to high bloods. If they have 33 low bloods, they need to have 11 high bloods, you know? They need to have it be like an equal amount through and through.
Fucking,
And they have the right to kidnap anyone from any other sector just to equal out their numbers.
What were you laughing about, Melanie?
just in chat, Funk saying just about Zanera is that blue blood on the right Des Holiday?
No!
I fuck. That's fucked up.
Also, yes, that's
crazy.
That is a spicy Yeti tab. We just got done reading Jade Root, and then restarted the stream to just yap and talk about various things.
I really apologize. I was only brought here because I was told by Aiden to talk about Perinthia. So
Yes, and you're the guy who knows way more than I do.
Who dipped?
That would be
after that-
Nil because fireworks.
Oh, fair.
After the tundra sector comes the capital, which the capital is the most regularly like Alternia sector, right?
Yeah.
However, it's run by 3 mutant bloods. A rust blood with the physical capabilities of an indiglo. Indiglo?
Indiglo.
Yeah, 'cause I'm so smart.
Yeah.
Shut the bitch. Okay. Indiglo. Indigo. Okay. Who's kind of like the leader of the two of them.
Yeah.
And then a purple blood who has chuckle voodoos, but also has a psionic capability to branch it outward. So he has a physical chuckle voodoos that can like work as like an an electrical capability, if that makes sense. And then a Jade Blood, who is in charge of the Mother Grub and their, repurposing of all the other trolls in the sector. I can't remember if we've ever indulged in like what her other mutation is. She does have one, but her whole thing is that she's the one in charge of redistributing all of the grubs from our half of the planet to the other, because on the other half of the planet, so it's a TLDR, our half of the planet that I've just explained about is meant to be completely uninhabitable because of a war that was previously held from rebellion to High Bloods. However, the High Blood who was in that war like kind of walled it off and just said that it wasn't completely inhabitable. It was completely uninhabitable. No one could live there. It's a dead side of the planet. And he's in charge of the adult sector of that planet. Like sending them off to different planets, to different colonies to help progress troll society.
Quick
But our
question.
sector, quote unquote. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Quick question. With all the sectors, is there a map? Like, is there like a map that
There is!
is
There
it on
a
the
map.
website, or is it not on the website?
Not yet.
Okay.
We do have a map.
If
I
you
don't know
have a
anyone
map,
sent it to you,
that would
but
be
if-
cool.
and you
Cause
sent it,
I'm
or-
trying to,
Here,
I'm
I
trying
got
to,
it right now.
I'm trying to
pulling it up
imagine
right
the
now.
sectors that you're going on here.
Yeah, because I realize this is a bit more harder to explain to people that don't know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Fuck yeah. All right, let me open this
and
up.
this is what our sector looks like, if I remember correctly. I
Open.
like how everything's... Hello.
You're looking at me.
Open
Yes.
it.
Okay. That's a very broad idea, just in terms of like trying to explain how it looks.
Oh
in
yeah.
our minds. That's not necessarily 100% proof, like one for one, but I hope this explains. Oh,
so
actually,
I imagine there's people who live on the
So-
in-between isles too, right?
no.
No.
Ooh.
For our trolls, you see where our island is? That pretty pink little bitch asses.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
the sound
tiny
pathetic
little
tiny
guy?
people.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Our island is where all the rejects go. The reason it's so small is because most of our island is actually underwater at this point.
Oh.
There was a larger scale thing, but most of it's underwater, and that's all we have left. The reason that our trolls go to industrial after a bunch of story stuff happens is because it's the quickest line from our island to the other. So our island, which is the looser island, basically called just the island because it's the smallest, goes to industrial because it's the quickest link, right? When a bunch of story elements happen, when our island starts to go towards the industrial island, the bridge / tube between our island to the tundra, gets blown up to save the people in tundra. I know I'm explaining this
Corinthia
really
is a
awfully.
place.
I'm
No,
sorry.
she's laughing because of that.
I'm laughing because I went to I started clicking around on the website, and it's just Parenthia planet. Parenthia is a place.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
I don't mean to overtalk anyone or anything.
All
It's
good.
just-
No, you're fine.
We're still working on all of this, and this is what we have right now.
Why don't we go through some of the characters, our guys? This is Jerome's. This is Jerome's dude.
This is all still being actively updated. There's a bunch of information that needs to be updated.
Mhm.
There's a lot of
Flamethrower
us
kind's
talk about our
fucking
characters,
crazy.
Yeah,
What was
that's
that?
because if you look at his art, he has a robot arm.
Yeah.
And it's because during his grub trials, through Friendsim,
The Brooding Caverns.
yeah, he lost one of his arms. And after surviving through those trials, he was kind of cast aside to the loser island because can't do much with one arm, right?
Yeah.
And through that, he kind of started to work on like prosthetics and other ideas to work on for people who lose their limbs.
That's fucking
Because he just
baller.
assumed that that was like the basic thing. So he developed himself an AI, a control, like a whole ass fucking AI, and different tools in his prosthetic arm, including a flamethrower.
So when are we getting the Parenthia friend sim?
I actually am currently
Ooh.
working on a friend sim.
Ooh.
It takes a bit of time because this is my first time ever doing something like this. I don't have the art skills, but I am currently learning how to code one of those.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
But we will get
Listen.
a Parenthia friend sim at some point.
God.
Uh,
I've been fucking around with what is it? Renpy, and it seems like it's for the most part pretty easy to use, if not tedious.
Yeah, like as he says in Thingy, oh, I have.
This is my daughter, my beloved.
I do have one actually like made in terms of the story that we want to portray.
Uh-huh.
It's just a matter of writing all of that bullshit, you know, because there's a lot of writing. But I do have a demo file with music and stuff like that, and etc. etc. If you would like to see. Again, I
we
know
could
he's
play it
not
on
the most-
stream. Holy shit.
I love music.
Fuck yeah.
There we go.
I also just realized the quote. Just, I don't think he's being a dick though. He's just kind of like that.
Yeah, that's about Calrex.
Yeah, he's a little bit special, you know. He's like, he's gone through his fair amount of trauma and experiences.
It's one of her closer friends. You wouldn't expect them to get along, but they do.
Actually,
Calrex
so-
is kind of a shithead, but like again, Cinna's just like, I don't think he's just like that to be an asshole. I think he's just like that because that's just how he is.
Calrex has, to TLDR, his backstory, you know, flashback, whatever.
Oh my God.
It used to be really social, and he actually used to have a different psionic color,
Uh-huh.
which I will
He
put
did?
in. I'll put in
shit.
DC text. He used to have a pastel pink and green psionic color.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. I love
However,
pastel.
after a few years of going through the whole like bullshit of high blood priority and stuff, he used to work at 7-Eleven. Just to clarify, he spent his life working at a 7-Eleven. He got pissed off of seeing his whole like everyone he knew and loved being killed,
Uh-huh.
and tried to stick up for a friend of his, and by sticking up for that friend, said high bloods, because there was two of them. It was him and a low blood, and then two high bloods being a purple and an indigo, clocked him over the fucking head, cracking his skull, and then having the blood drain into one of his eyes,
Oh my
which
god.
changed the psionic color, and then as he tried to get back up, the other one clocked the rest of his head, which dragged into his other eye, which changed that color. Which resulted in him having a more teal and orange color for his psionic. But from that point, he sat there dwelling on it for a
shit.
couple weeks,
Sorry, guys.
and what's
Oh.
up?
Sorry,
Bagel?
my phone rang.
You're all good.
Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
you're all good.
He ended up lashing out because they killed the friend he was trying to defend, and then woke him up from the fucking knockout he was in
Yeah.
to show that, hey, we killed your bitch ass pussy, and then just left him for dead. And that ended up resulting in him killing this one high blood that he was, because in the 7 he would work in, there was this one high blood whose whole thing was like, it's called Boku no Academia and not My Hero Academia. You're such a fucking loser. It's called
Yeah.
JoJo no Kimi no wa Boken and not JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He crashed out a couple weeks because he was waiting in his hive for several weeks for the drones to come and kill him for killing a high blood.
Yeah.
But they didn't come. So he went back to that workplace and then cut off the guy's horns and hollowed them out to use as a disguise, and took his coat to use as a disguise, which is why the boogie troll exists, which I'll put in VC text, which is a disguise that he wears to stalk and prey on high bloods.
Yeah, the boogie troll is so cool.
Use their position as a high blood against the lower bloods. So he'll stalk them for weeks just to find out the weakness in their time schedule, to find out when he could kill them and make it look like it was a natural accident.
I don't know. Oh shit.
Zanera.
Funk. I don't know if this is searchable right now.
Well, let's see here.
Is it okay if am I allowed to post the link in chat? If not, that's completely fine.
Feel free to. I mean, if people want to look at this.
Yeah.
The demo, just going off of the chat text, I really apologize. I am not a writer. I can come up with ideas, but I cannot write for shit. These are all just general ideas that I want to run by everybody else in the team and develop a further idea. These are all just stuff that's like the borderline, go to, this is what happens, and then make them sound better.
The soda trolls? No, I do not remember the soda trolls.
I do not know.
But yeah, collaborative lore is fucking rad. I'm loving all of this.
It's so fucking fun.
So this is Calrax's thing, just as a general idea. It's not fully confirmed if he would be the first one to run into this character, because this is a troll who can't remember who they are, which sector they're from, anything about them. They've run into amnesia and they don't know anything. And again, this is just an idea where it's Calrax because it's my character. I'm the one writing all this shit, so I can kind of run into an idea for it, But we do want to do a Parenthea friend sim thing where it's this random amnesia-ridden troll running into the other characters of our story.
Ooh.
I really I apologize for yapping so much.
That's the reason why I brought you here.
Shut the fuck. I get anxious because I'm Ben's wrist queer.
Real.
Oh my god.
If you look any other way than up.
Is by either Little Boxbot or what's Cat's? Sorry, I don't know.
Ume Fangs.
Ume Fangs, yeah. UME. Yeah, UME Fangs. That's the art, just to give credit where credit is due.
You can find in the About section on Parenthea.quest. That's all of our trolls and who they belong to.
Oh, this sprite. Oh, the sprite fucks.
Yeah.
So does the music. Sorry, it was just really loud at first.
This is Guzma's theme from Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Is
I
it
want to
really?
get a custom theme, but I haven't had
Yeah.
the money to commission that yet.
You did commission James Roach like years ago for an actual
I did, yeah, but that
Bimbo
was
theme
for
right
a-
before he was
that was-
Calrax.
That was a Hive theme for my VR chat world.
This is rad. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. Oh. Troll Kuzma be like, Kuzma. God. Oh.
Whose idea do you think it was, Azzy?
I have no idea. This feels embarrassing because I'm not an artist and I did a lot
No,
of these
it's good.
no, I did a lot of these like makeshift like temporary backgrounds and shit, you know?
It's totally fine. I love this.
Who's my kappa? I was not expecting to be on stream today, and I really do feel sorry if I drove other people away.
No.
I think other people had just
But, you
other
know.
shit that was going on.
Other people have other
Parenthia's
things
cool,
going on,
dog. Parenthia's really cool. Not to,
Parenthia's
you know,
rad.
break my arm, jerking
Parenthia is
myself off,
rad.
but...
Door.
Does she know about the D-O-R-E?
What?
The what? The door?
Elite ball knowledge, holy shit.
Oh. God.
Okay, wait. To explain while I'm on stream, the cutesy tropical music is the Chow Garden music from Sonic Adventure 2.
Real as
Because-
fuck.
Calrax's
Calrax-
guilty pleasures.
Calrex has this whole thing where he needs to seem like he's this hard ass, you know, like I'm a big guy. But one of his biggest weaknesses is trying to look after his Chow Garden in his version of Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast. So when this little troll wakes up on his lawn, he's in the middle of playing it and looking after his Chow. So he has to turn it off before this guy comes inside.
By the way, this is my gender, Mr. Doe.
Yeah.
But that's what's happening right
Oh
now.
my God.
Calrex was in the middle of like looking after his Chow and making sure they were well looked after.
Oh my
and
god,
whatever.
the fucking piss stain by the toilet.
Oh my god.
There's no Chow Garden music because I didn't want it to be hearable, but I thought it'd be like interesting if the
Oh, and then
I'm
that
still
was
learning
it.
how to code this stuff. But if I can, I would love to code the like Chow Garden music over the already like playing music.
God. Oh.
Yes.
It sounds like a sensory nightmare, but also fun as hell.
Yeah, like I know it's the bare minimum, but like I'm still just learning how to do RenP stuff. So this is all I got right now.
Hell yeah. Also. Zanera.
I have plenty.
Yes, Zanera.
Plenty
Yeah.
Calrex art if you guys want anything.
Zanera is so pretty.
She is
Is,
pretty.
right?
Real.
Kisuna! That is
Kisuna.
Right.
Sina's
Right.
Moirail.
I want to put some.
Oh yeah, that was
memes
made
that I
canon
made.
recently, right?
Yes, it was.
I have some of my own like personal. I've because I'm not talented enough to do shit. I spent my time and made like Parenthea character music themes and Parenthea character like voice claims from my perspective.
Uh-huh.
I know
Don't
it's not the
worry,
most,
there will be
you know.
updates. You will know more about Vulcan soon enough, I promise you. Everybody wants Vulcan.
Yeah.
I imagine none of these are
Yeah, no.
not
but
yet. Damn.
These are interesting goobers. Cinna is mine.
love
She
Cinna.
runs a sanctuary, lost, abandoned, abused, or just like sick, loose. Basically, like a reserve, like a sanctuary. For these
There's
little
a
guys.
thing of-
She's
Oh.
she's a native for our sector. She's always been there. She's grown up there. Her life's been pretty mundane and boring. She's been constantly working day in and day out at the sanctuary ever since she was like little. She's always had this responsibility on her shoulders. It was until one day Kasuna crashed in her lawn ring one day, just completely drunk off her ass, and then changed the rest of her fucking life for the better.
There's one.
This is all
specific
up until they get
guy.
on this huge event, because later on in this story that we all have, there is a zombie apocalypse that breaks out, and all of our trolls need to get on a troll to get the fuck out of here. So there was a train of thought that I was on. Shit. No, don't lose it. Come on.
I need to go to the bathroom. So
Hang on, sorry.
All right.
Sorry, I'm trying to think. Fuck! Help! I lost the train of thought!
No. NL. This is Parenthea. This is made by a bunch of different people. One of which being Pearl's here. Who, yeah. It's a fun little collaborative lore thing that may is going to turn into a friend sim at one point.
Yeah, fucking brain blast. I kind of just forgot what I was talking about, but they all get on a train and no, her life is relatively the same up until they get onto the train. Then everything is ripped away from her at that point in time, and she's kind of fucked up about it for like the rest of the ride up until they get into the jungle sector. But you know, prior to that, Kasuna is the reason why she even has all these friends, like why she's friends with Calrax, why she meets like Vulcan along the line, like somewhere down the line. She meets Vastro, and I believe, I don't know if this is still a thing that we're doing, but Vastro makes prosthetics for some of the Luci on the sanctuary, some of the Luci that are missing limbs or like, you know, any sort of body
like-
parts.
That's so cute.
Something to my idea is like, well, not my idea, but like from what I know is that like if it's if it's a low blood who can't afford to deal with the higher bloods, like, you know, prices and shit, he's the guy to go to, you know. He's on the bare minimum of low bloods, and it's like, oh, you lost your leg, you lost your eye, your arm, you know, whatever. Go to me, and I can build you something and code you
Vastro
something that's
made
gonna work for you.
Kasuna's eyes.
Yeah.
I'm now just realizing Calrax is a bard of heart. That's horrifying.
Oh, would you like to see his god tier?
Do you want to see his god tier? Yeah, the preacher of heart.
Rubbing
Please fucking show me this shit.
my filthy little heart, my hands. Okay, so, because I'm a dirty little bitch. He has one
Oh my god, girl.
tier. Okay, he has one where he
It's
looks
raw
like
as
this,
fuck.
Okay.
So this is his first go-to god tier after seeing that he has a massive throbbing in front of him. He was like, okay, no, this doesn't work. So he goes to this, right?
Yeah.
Which is what I put in VC tag. However,
Yeah, look.
This is much
That's
better.
his
You were
first-
correct. This is much better than the bard outfit.
yeah. However, after going through that, his mind is like, well, I still feel like there's more I have to go through. And after god tiering and reaching his he kind of goes a bit manic, right? He kind of
Uh-huh.
goes a bit like, you know, after realizing that the mentality he's going through isn't the right thing, he goes through a whole quest where he realizes that like him and the boogie troll are the same person, and he needs to accept his feelings and actions as the boogie troll are still him. And after that, he cuts off his past head and fuses it with his boogie troll mask to make this. And he goes from being a
Yes,
bard of
yes.
heart to a priest of heart,
That's insane.
where he cuts off the face of the boogie troll because he realizes that like the face he has right now is not his face. He can't identify himself with his past self, and he needs to cut off his face to try and remain some kind of semblance of this is me, this is how I am. So he goes from being this cocky piece of shit to being this, we need to change the hemo spectrum. And I realized that my past self wasn't able to do that, and my future self now needs to be able to do that, but I need to retain the face of my past self so that my peers still recognize that it's me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is alt Calrax in a VC text.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh my god. This shit's peak.
Right?
We want to make
Right?
a whole story out of this, and we will one day.
I'm so excited for when this is actually posted as like a real legitimate story somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
We got cool shit.
there's so much cool shit. Previews. Only here on Voft.
Yeah, genuinely, yeah.
Oh, god.
Who else do we have?
I don't know if anyone else has had their stuff updated aside from like Procket. Procket was
Yeah.
updated like today.
It looks like there's not many that have like a full page.
Monado doesn't exist. Nusa doesn't exist. Corzo doesn't exist. Oh well.
Are there any socials for Parenthia to follow?
There are
only
not.
on only on About. If you go to About, it's all our characters, and if we have a social, the @ is our stuff.
Okay. Okay.
You might catch our characters on there sometimes.
You got
I
Little
love-
Boxbot. Obviously, like the artists who have drawn this stuff relied on Little Boxbot, Rose Roxy, and Yume Fangs.
Mhm.
But all of our socials, if you want to see more of our characters specifically, you know, Cinna is at Salted Pearls,
Hello.
if I'm not wrong.
That is me,
Kalrak
yes.
is at Ya Grimbo. As is saying slash Sinaki is saying, I only post the ads for the artists. I know, you only post the ads for the artists, but I was just clarifying a question. God forbid, I'm polite. Okay. That's kind of all we've got right now. We do want to make this a bigger thing, but that's all we have, and we will make it more than this.
To be updated in the future, but this is what we have so far.
Yeah,
I just wanted to
we
bring
weren't-
in Grimbo to explain some of our characters just a little bit and explain the whole deal because he knows far more than I do.
Real.
We weren't like fully ready to like show this to the public. We
Yeah.
were wanting to,
Sorry
like-
to just like.
I mean, I know,
drop
but
it,
still, I
like-
mean, I was just excited to
Yeah.
show everybody, and our characters are fucking cool, and I feel like everybody should know about them. And I'm just
No, it is cool. It is
Little
super
autism,
cool.
little
It's just we wanted
autism.
to explain more about
I'm
this
super
before
insane
anything.
about this. It's been in my brain for years, and I don't know. I think it's really cool.
God.
It is. I mean, the fact we have our own website and stuff.
The fact that there's like a website now is fucking rad. I'm so excited to
Yeah,
like,
shout
keep
out
reading.
Azzy, shout out Sanaki in chat right now. Holy shit for
1000%,
doing all of
yeah.
this. And
We got
also
some
shout out
cool
Grimbo for
ass
making the fucking
characters.
friend sim demo. That's also absolutely bonkers.
No, no.
Oh no, it's super fucking cool.
Also, really quickly, off topic.
Yeah.
So there is someone who's in chat right now, Rio, who's also just joined the Voft Dubs community hub. They have been absolutely obsessed with the stupid fucking Voft Dubs rap battle John versus Carcat video that I made in 2016. They have been re-listening to it and memorizing the fucking lyrics.
Oh my god.
You know when I'm trying to fucking torment you?
Dog, I made it in 2016.
I'm so
It's
sorry.
so-
Oh god.
It's so bad.
The hell yeah.
It's so fucking bad. Like, it's literally, it is cringe as fuck. The video is so cringe.
Oh my God,
It literally, because it's a rap battle between John and Carcat that I wrote when I was 16.
Hey.
Oh.
We all get better, okay? You know, we all get better one day.
Well, here's the thing. I am genuinely thinking about making a second one, but it's a joke. Like, essentially, because I think it'd be funny. I'm making a second one, but it's not what you think. Don't worry. It'll probably come out eventually.
Don't worry.
Hey, I won't let it cloud my mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm all good. I'm all
Yeah.
Gucci in the coochie, as the kids say nowadays.
I don't think that's what they say.
You know, I don't
I say that.
have kids, but I get it, you know.
Ugh.
You should look in VC text.
Oh,
That's how I am right now.
what are we VC texting? Oh god. Hey.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? They're all Gucci in the coochie.
That's
whatever the
fucking
kids say.
Gluckster.
Sorry.
That is Gluckster onward right there. That is my love, and I hate him, and I want him to die.
I'm sorry. Cosmic Jupiter in chat rap battle Des versus Car.
Stop.
Hey,
No.
hey.
Oh my god.
You know, if you want to do like a whole thing, I'd be like, you know,
You're just gonna be the car
God.
honking.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So
God.
these are things you could do Des, and I would like, move out the fucking way.
God. Just fucking just making the car honking noises. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Ali says Mel shout out that one Zanera picture. Which one?
Oh, you know the one. You know the one.
Which one?
You were going crazy over it.
There,
how many
I
pictures
need
that
you to
could
know.
be?
Do you know how many pictures of Zanera I go crazy over? Like,
Simpson freaks and Loser Central right now.
I hope you get
listen,
better soon.
Simpson freaks. Let me
Scroll up. You should know.
Oh my god.
You'll see it when you see it.
Where is Loser Central? There's Loser Central.
I don't know which one it could be. There's several.
No, I know.
Do you?
I'm like pretty sure.
Oh
Oh,
wait,
because I'm looking too.
wait.
Hi, Allie. Hi.
Hi, Allie.
Colin Free.
Hi.
Simpson freaks.
I saw that bitch start typing. The image does not help me.
Which what?
That's what I'm saying. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Hi, I'm Grimbo. I voice your mama and your dado. Anyways, let me see what it
Is it that one?
Yeah.
Is it that one? I can't shout that out in stream.
No.
Shout
You
out.
don't gotta.
Shout that out for real. No, real. However, hi, not berry cake.
Shout it out. Don't show it.
Yeah. No, let's show that on stream. Let's get banned.
Shout out Zanera.
Shout out
No, 'cause
Zanera.
my Discord was just like, we filter certain images based on your settings. My settings are show me the tits and ass, dog. What? Where are they? What do you mean I need to change shit? What? Hold on, no, because Discord is full
Oh
of
my
bitches
God.
and hoes. Make the tits sensitive media. I don't give a flying fooyak, dog. What do you mean you need a face
Oh my
scan? I want to see titties. Why do you need to see a face for that? You know what? Okay, I'm
That's genuinely insane. That's genuinely insane.
No, actually, right? Yeah, because, like, why the fuck do I need to be like, hello, me llamo Grimbo, this mi face, hey, show me the tittle. What?
God. Oh.
Hey,
Oh my
not very
God, I'm
cake,
so
my
sorry.
bad, homie.
Hi, not berry cake.
Discord.
we
is
were
being
talking
an
about-
asshole.
We were talking about Parenthia. Cool shit.
Would I be allowed to show like shirtless fucking Calrax without getting
Yeah, shirtless Calrax should be
I
fine.
don't-
from my fucking society?
Hi, River.
Hi, River.
Hello?
Who is
Wait, was
this?
that fucking-
Who is this man in voice chat context? Hello, Sailor.
Voice. That is Gluckster Onward. I'm so glad you asked. Where's this fucking page?
Yeah, you would be glad, wouldn't you?
Shut up.
You make me. Anyways, I
Hey.
will. Spoilers. Shirt. That's Shriek.
Oh, this is the only picture I have of
Shit,
Gluckster.
right. Cal. That's Galrax.
Oh my god. Gluckster out here looking like he's asking how bad he could possibly be.
No, because genuinely, his whole ideology is he's meant to be like.
Let
He's
me,
meant to be the one slur, but not in the sense of like
let me
Tumblr,
fucking.
where it's like, how bad could I be? His whole thing is like, I want the most amount of money I can get. So how bad can I be? I put shirtless Calrax in VC text for those that are indulged.
let me put Gluckster on stream so people know what the fuck we're talking about.
I hate.
Oh,
Okay.
bastard
I need to
bitch
tell
man.
stream. Gluckster was the first character I ever came up with, aside from my own self-insert, and his whole ideology is from an Oddworld 2001 game. Oddworld's Munch's Odyssey. He's meant to be a.
You dropped it in the wrong PC text.
No, I'm laughing because I saw his ass just appear on screen. His whole thing is he's meant to be a parody on the Glucksters of Oddworld, because
Oh,
that's
wait.
a media I hold near and dear to my heart. And he's meant to be a fan troll version of that in our media. And I hate the fact that people want him. It makes me upset.
I'm-
Cough, Aiden.
I'm
And River.
and now River.
Yeah.
I'm debating
Yeah.
whether or not I can put shirtless Calrax on stream. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
would.
do
You
get
Hey, you know what?
I
You
got
can't
that.
put him on stream. I want to see him.
Oh,
I got that
Here.
because I wanted to show off how his body type is, because he wears a lot of baggy clothes, both pants and shirt. But he's not a skinny guy. He's not, you know?
I'm dropping
What
it in
does he-
chat right now because Grimbo was a dumbass and dropped it in the wrong VC.
Does he have like a sleeper build or something? Oh,
He does not have a sleeper build. I didn't drop it in the quote unquote because Aiden's a cunt. Wrong DC.
God
It's
damn.
because I didn't know it was able to be shown. So, you know, I want distinguishable.
Oh, there's Gluckster and his spades.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I know you want to see it. I can't put it on stream.
Exactly. See?
This
See,
this
I
isn't
was
too
in the right
bad.
mind.
I think it's mostly
It's heart boxers.
I think it's mostly the
heart
fact that
boxers.
it's in the boxers. If it was like pants and shirtless, I think it would have been fine. I think it's the
What
boxers
if we
that
just say that he's wearing swimming shorts? You know?
I mean,
He's about to go for a
yeah.
dip. He's gonna go for a little whoosh whoosh. You know, he's gonna be
Those
like, I'm in
boxers
the
are so fucking
water.
baggy. They might as well just be shorts. I'm
Ugh.
sorry. That's not even approaching NSFW.
Do not complain.
uh
Okay.
I'm not
Just let it
complaining. I'm
happen.
rationalizing.
God.
But that's him, and I genuinely the only reason I got that art is because like a lot of the time people think that he's thin as shit. No, he's a fat little bastard.
Hell yeah.
Pe-
Also,
people who know about Loculo
poorly
understand why
draw
I like this
pants
guy.
over it.
oh my god.
I honestly might do that real quick.
I apologize.
Oh,
I'm
dead
really
ass?
sorry. I love
Uh.
talking about Parenthea. I have a lot of the like general world knowledge in my head, but a lot of it is still up in the air and up for interpretation. You know,
Yeah.
I did not expect Voft to be interested in this shit, so I'm like,
You're welcome.
no, shut the fuck.
Ugh.
Hello.
Ugh. I mean, you got me in that server now, so
Wait,
Mhm.
cool. You know, you're chill. You fuck with it.
yeah.
It being like in general. You know? I know what you be saying. I see you. I see you. You know, squints.
Hey,
Bitch ass.
just because I simp over 90% of the Parenthea characters does not mean anything.
Yeah, the quote unquote Parenthea character. Yeah.
Next Yap stream, we will be doing a Smasher Pass Parenthea
Oh my
tier list.
God!
Stay
Hey,
tuned.
I might show up for it. I might be here. You know.
Oh my god.
I would if there's ever. And I promise you, if there's ever a like Parenthea Smash contest in terms of like Smash Bros,
Bro.
I'll be here. I will
Oh.
be here.
We make all
Okay.
we make all the Parenthea trolls as Mii's on Smash, and we just set them as level 9 CPUs and let them go.
Oh, Cinna's dead.
Nah, I don't even need that. You know, I'm gonna be here. Like, I'll fight anyone who wants to play Smash. I will genuinely do a Grimbo versus the Voft stream Smash tier list. Everyone has to fight me.
I
and
mean,
then that's the whole stream.
yeah, Barry, you can swear in the chat. Here's the thing. I feel like I could possibly like go up against you pretty well. Yeah.
Melanie, Mrs. Melanie.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss
Oh my God,
Melanie.
bro.
www.archer.
Yeah. Don't overestimate yourself.
I
You know.
Hey,
who's
Hey,
now
no,
I-
no, no.
Woo!
who's your
might be-
main?
I mean this respectfully, okay? Know
Hey.
your lane. Okay?
Now might be a good
That's-
time to mention
that's
that
all I'm saying.
the highest tier on my Smasher Pass tier list is called "I'm going to jail for this one" for a reason.
Fuck. Wait.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. Oh, I was gonna say, let me fucking do this shit right now. We'll do it on stream because I have my capture card hooked up.
But don't you gotta go get Bug?
No. So fun fact, Bryce is home, which means Bryce is getting bug.
Swag.
Do you wanna? If you want to,
I-
I will buy myself Smash right now.
If you, yeah,
Just
thought
so
you
we
had
can play on
Smash.
stream.
if you,
No,
Oh,
I do have Smash. I don't
Smash.
have
I
it
thought-
online.
Smash. I thought we were still talking about Smash or Pass.
no.
I didn't. I'm stupid. I'm gonna fucking.
Nah, no, you're all good. I'm a cocky piece of shit.
Yeah.
dog.
Get. All right, I will say. Wait a minute. Oh fuck! I don't have any GameCube controllers that are able to connect to it. I lost my adapter. Fuck.
We both played. No, because I lost my adapter just a month ago because my connector died. We both play with regular Smash controls.
We
that
both
makes it
play.
fair.
We both play with Joy-Cons. And
Yes,
and
because
we're
I used to play with a GameCube controller, but mine died.
fuck. See, I kept getting
You want to
the
challenge my bitch ass?
Yes, I want to challenge
my
your bitch.
fighter ass
Who the fuck is your
bitch
main?
ass? My main?
Yeah.
Oh, dog. I mean random.
You main honestly, real as fuck. That's
I
real.
could play Link, Kazuya, Captain Falcon, Sonic, fucking Sephiroth, fucking.
He's insufferable as Sephiroth.
I am. I play random default. That's my go-to. You gonna fight my bitch ass? Let's go.
See, I mostly play Wii Fit.
If you want to do this next week, we could do this next week. I'd be more than happy to.
Next week we both have GameCube controllers.
No, I'll fight with a fucking Joy-Con. I don't even care. I'll give you a little bit of a handicap. I'm that confident.
Damn, really? You're that confident?
Yeah.
I don't know, dog.
I would love to see you guys beef.
If
Holy
you want
shit,
to,
this is
I am
entertaining.
down.
I'm so
I will
down.
buy the 4-month for the fucking Smash Bros or Nintendo Online. I gladly.
I think
And this would be amazing.
I
would
think
be
it's
down.
like let's do it next stream. But yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I'm fucking-
genuinely, I would love that.
Fuck yeah. We've just been doing a lot more like random Yap streams lately because I just think it's fun to just
I
kind of.
noticed, yeah, no,
Yeah.
it
More
is
fun.
fun. Like if there's not a lot to like dub necessarily right now, you know.
Yeah, I'm.
If you need
Yeah, we
any
just got
like
finished with Twitter. That's why we're doing this.
if you need any like I don't know if you do like the you know like people who are in call right now and like the little talk sprites, I can
Yeah.
send you my talk sprites because I already have like several.
Fair.
But I genuinely, if you want to next week do a like a little Smash thing, I'm here for it.
Oh, I'm
you
so
know?
down.
That would
I'm
be
so down.
awesome. Yeah, I'm more than happy to do that.
Listen, I used to go to Smash Bros tournaments all the time, and I haven't in a while, so I fuck with it heavy.
Okay, well I'm here. Yeah, I'm waiting to beat your ass.
Uh-huh.
If you want to be humbled. I'm waiting, dog. I'm waiting.
Most, I'm glad that you like the Yap streams. I'm glad that you're also hello Gabby. Welcome.
Hi,
I'm glad
you
that
know?
people have actually been enjoying the Yap streams and not have been fucking annoyed by them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
like
they're-
I get it, cause
they're
like
chill,
there
they're a
isn't
good
like a
time.
lot to dub right now, you know. So
I
I can fill in
mean,
the spaces.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a
genuinely,
lot.
I myself, I feel more comfortable filling in these spaces than I do being like I voice blank character for like months on end.
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable being like I could be here and be like, hey Mel, hey, you know Smash Bros. You know I can just like you know, if you wanna pull your pussy out your lips, you know I can just. You know, I'm sitting here, I'm waiting.
What
I'm
a
waiting.
what a wild way to start that, but yeah.
You get what I mean, though. So.
And I can
things, man.
and the thing of it is
Yeah,
that
okay.
like I just have to pull up random shit to do visually. because like I've just been playing Cookie Run for this one. Last one I started playing Cuphead, and it's just like,
She did, yes.
and
I
I
do have that on my Xbox account, and I need to
I-
download it on my PC so I can play it. Cause I only played like the Sunflower. That's the
Dog,
most I reached.
I play Cuphead in the worst possible way because I decided that somewhere along my gameplay of my first time I played Cuphead, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let myself continue on until I perfect the world that I'm on. So I
Have you even beaten the bee yet?
I did beat the bee. I did in fact beat the bee. The only one that I have left is the train. The train is the only one that I have left on the world that I'm currently on. Everything else is completely perfected.
Oh wait, I need to ask. If we were to fight, would that be on Smash Bros. Ultimate or would it be on PM Remix?
Probably Ultimate.
Like official or mod, basically.
Yeah, probably Ultimate just
Okay.
because like
Okay.
yeah.
I'm there. It takes like it's like $4, you know,
Yeah.
to mod that. Okay. Because I know that
Oh my
I don't know
God.
if you know, but the Smash Bros. Ultimate not Ultimate, sorry, but Smash Bros. Brawl biggest like mod pack is being updated recently,
Oh shit.
adding more playable characters with like Master Chief, Shovel Knight, and Dragon Fighter, and a bunch of other guys. So I just had to check. If it's Smash Ultimate, I'll buy myself $4 just so I can have online for a month and we can play. Because I'm that cocky, genuinely.
You know what's really funny? I've never had to pay for Nintendo Online. One of my friends put me on their family plan like during when I first got my my Switch, and then I've just had Nintendo Online ever since because they've just been paying. And I'm like, all right,
Because I wanted
sick.
I wanted to do that with fucking Aiden, but my fucking ex was like, him, I want to play the Splatoon DLC, him. And now I have to wait a whole fucking year because Nintendo sucks.
Damn.
But I genuinely, because I love Smash Bros, I will fight you on Smash Bros.
Fuck yeah. I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
You gotta practice.
No need.
Oh yeah, okay, don't get too cocky. Don't get too cocky. I promise you, you're gonna need to practice. And I'm gonna do the same.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited.
But I hope stream has a good night, and I'm gonna head out for the night. And again, Mel, you need to practice because you gotta be ready.
All right, I'll make sure to get.
True.
I'll
I
make sure to
cannot
get
wait
the.
to see.
I'll make sure to get the adapter. Those things are like $5.
Adapter or not, I'm gonna
Right.
beat your bitch ass. I can do it with my Joy-Cons. I don't give a flying fuck, dog.
Oh my god.
I got this in the bag.
We'll see. We'll see.
You're talking a lot
Only
of
Yuri
games.
gets it. They get it. They get it. Voft Smash Tournament. I'm gonna be the reigning champ. Just wait and see.
Grimbo, don't get too cocky. Also, Grimbo, I'm so fucking cocky sometimes. God. Yeah.
Not genuinely, I can't wait. You guys have a good night, and I'm gonna be practicing for a
You
week
too.
straight. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
See ya.
Woo.
Oh
Bye.
my god.
Wait, hold on. I wanna play a funny-
Oh my god. Metal Gear mention.
Metal Gear
Crazy.
Mansion. Oh my god. In my fucking oh god, what is it? Satisfactory world that I'm currently working on. I literally built a ladder up to the highest point, and then I just like
Yeah.
I kept getting on call with people and just like starting to play the Snake Eater, and then just sharing my
God.
screen and just climbing up the ladder.
incredible.
Oh,
Holy
God.
shit.
Hi, hi, River. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Hello, River.
Hi.
Hey. Oh. No, but like going back to what I was saying, it's really funny because like if because especially with specifically the voices that I do for the 4 other projects that are in there, it's I only voice for 3 of them right now. I'll probably end up voicing on all 4. But like just it's like, oh yeah, it's like I'm Dirk Strider on VHS. I'm Rosalind on Podfields. And I am oh wait, fuck. And I am oh god, I can't get into Cankry without doing the stupid fucking trigger warnings include but are not limited to.
Am I gonna hear that every time you record lines for Cankry and Audio Universe?
Yes, 100% you are.
Hey, do you think you could do your Cankry voice but older and warmer?
Probably?
Oh wait. Never mind. That would be asking for you too much of you because that would if you were to do it like really good, I would want you to be Signless, who is narrating for all of the Carcat chapters, and Carcat is most of the chapters.
Bangin' sermon, my man. Lamau.
Banging sermon.
Cause like, okay, so if we take Cankry, just like, all right, let me pull up the fucking Cankry thing.
Making him like authoritative but also warm, like parental warm.
Yeah, let me pull up the fucking the super long.
Let me look at it. Let me look at it.
Does anyone have the full transcript of Cankry's first rant? Please. There we go. All right, so let's start this with like just where are we?
My friends are freaking out about Parenthia being discussed on Voft stream.
Okay, let's see. Just now I realize we've been at this for some time already, but at the risk of derailing the dialogue you initiated, and what may I do say how thrilled I am that you did, Carcat, I would just like to qualify my entire analysis of your Alternian culture by saying that in contrast with life on Bepharis, while your people may have been engaged with violent, lethal class struggles for millions of sweeps. Jesus Christ. I do not have the breath support I used to in order to do Cankry as much as I used to. So if we take Cankry and we just make him down and like, just... Now, I realize we've been at this for quite some time already, but at the risk of derailing and the dialogue you initiated, and may I just say how thrilled I am that you did, Carcat, I would like to qualify my entire analysis of your Alternian culture by saying that in contrast with life on Bepharis, while your people may have been engaged in violent lethal class struggles for millions of sweeps, by no means does this imply that the Bepharan way of life was entirely without problematic elements. Was that anything?
Yeah.
That was
What?
Pete.
It was like that was like trying to
That
be
was Pete.
doing it in like a warm but authoritative
Yeah, it was like
voice.
trying to get like warmer. I don't know if I made it there. I feel like I
Do you
just
think you could-
sort of did it.
Do you think?
What?
Do you think you could like you've watched the Sufferer's final sermon where Sufferer is voiced by Deku's English voice actor, right?
I
Justin
have
Briner.
in fact. I haven't.
Do you think you could try like
What?
adding a dollop of that into it?
Let me. Oh God. Let me fucking pull that up real quick because I haven't watched that in a fat fucking minute.
It's one of my favorites actually. It makes me very emotional still.
Suffers. Sermon. Sufferer's last sermon. What does this sound like?
I have been peaceful. I have been kind. I only dared to speak what others have been dreaming for so long. I had dreams too. Dreams of what might have been.
It is still so
Where blood
wild
was
that this is
simply
Deku's
blood.
voice actor.
And all of us were equal. If wishing for that is heresy, then yes, I deserve to die. I've seen acts of the most sublime kindness and the most vile cruelty. They say powerful beings find anger when they have no room for love. What made you so? Are you scared of change? Scared of those who are different? I realize
My name is Ralphie. I'm driving a Mercedes-Benz.
I have no
I'm back.
feelings that none of you
Welcome
can ever
in,
hope to
Tina.
know.
Yo, what's good, Mercedes-Benz?
Hello.
I have known the
Welcome to the
camaraderie
stream.
of a friend who supported me against all odds.
I will be for real. I just popped in to say hi.
Guardian who
Hello.
took me in when
Hello,
no one
hello
knew and
everybody
raised
watching
me to
stream.
dream and hope. I have known a love and passion that transcended definition. There's no use hiding
Oh
now.
god.
You all can see me for what I am. The signless, the sufferer, the mutant.
I would have to work on it, but I definitely could.
It is the
Would you
flame
be
of
actually
revolution that you
okay
cannot
with
ever
all
hope to
with all
quell.
that narration?
Oh, like
Being the signless, aka the narrator for all the Carcat POV chapters in AU, which is most of them.
I thought you were just trying to. Get me to. Do that for Kangri. I didn't realize that you were like trying to see
I
me
was
with.
probing the possibility of you being one of the narrators, because the thing I'm doing for the narrators is that each POV the Carcat POV chapters are all narrated by the signless. The like handful of Rose POV chapters is going to be narrated by Roxanne.
Oh,
Pearls, I'm staring at you. I am staring at you.
Huh? What?
I think the handful of Solix POV chapters are going to be narrated by whoever gets picked as Mituna, and then the handful of Dave POV chapters is going to be narrated by spoiler for people who haven't read Alternate Universe by Unda, Bro.
I don't know why that would be a spoiler.
There's context to it. It's kind of hard. If I try and explain why it's a spoiler, it just spoilers it.
Okay.
Also, I have been just saying this on stream, haven't I?
You
Fuck,
have.
Goddamn.
I
I forgot
You've
that we.
tipped your entire hand.
Yeah.
Speaking of projects.
It's okay. Voft, let's have the attention span of a drunken pea.
What? Don't be mean. No.
I am nothing but mean.
But no, like while we're talking about projects that are technically secrets right now, hey Aiden. You know what looms ever closer, and I'm so excited for it.
What?
Psycholonials. Psycholonials.
Yes, bitch! Yes! Oh my god, I'm so excited to be Jen. Oh my god.
I can't.
You have no idea! Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I can't wait to to fucking
Because
do
the world needs a
Joculine.
dub of Cyclonials now more than ever. Yes, Joculine,
Yes.
yes.
Do you already have Cyclonials dub fully cast?
We have most of it cast, yeah.
Because I'm gonna be so for real. I still have absolutely precisely fuck all interest in Cyclonials, so unless I'm in it, I ain't reading that shit.
God damn it.
It's so gas though. You're missing out.
Don't worry. I'll have you be Mizzlebib.
That
oh my god,
that
wait,
sounds
no,
like
River
a
would
fake.
actually do amazing as Mizzlebib. Hello.
That sounds like a fake ass name.
So, technically they all are because they're all like clown Sona names. They're clown Sonas.
That's some Mr. Mixix Piddlix type shit, though. From Superman.
No. Pearl's screaming was not actually like them fucking but yeah, I love everyone in chat being very excited about Cyclonial stuff. That's great. That's great to see. Now here's the real question. I forget what I was about to ask.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Now here's the real question about like Cyclonials, about come on. Think, damn you, think!
Fuck, okay, remember, wait. The real question is, who's gonna voice Kojima?
Shit, that's a really good question. I forgot.
He's not actually in there.
No, he's totally in there.
He's totally in there. By the way, while you are all here on
gotta cast
stream,
Roombo
what
as
is yeah, what is everyone's favorite Pokemon? Mine is Reuniclus. I think that's how you say it.
It's a way to pronounce it.
Like Bayonet, I don't know.
The net liker, based as fuck.
Yes, I have a plushie sitting on my desk right now.
My favorite swaps vary rapidly between free Pokemon in one line, depending on my mood at the time, but it's the Sawaddle line from Gen 5, Black and White. Sawaddle, Swadloon, and Leavanny are all tied for my favorite Pokemon. The one that's like my favorite changes on a whim.
Real. Email Hussey to dub stuff like Obama. That would actually be funny.
Don't we already have an Obama?
We do have an Obama already. Unfortunately, we did not get the actual Obama. We did reach out to the actual Obama. He did not reply to voice himself. Unfortunately.
Probably because it mentions him being like the Homestuck universe, Obama being coming out as gay and trans.
I don't think he came out as trans. I think it was just gay.
I don't remember. I didn't read the fucking epilogues. Why am I talking about?
We still gotta do that.
Hey, speaking of, you know what crew we have right here, right now?
I hate to break it to you, but me and my aunt are gonna go see Jurassic World Rebirth in like an hour.
That's crazy.
God.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the white man dubbing the first black president is crazy. That is crazy. Luckily, the person who we have voicing Obama is not white. They are in fact black, so we're good there.
It's Scarlet, isn't it?
It's not Scarlet. It's Beryl.
No, it's yeah.
I'll be real. I didn't know Beryl wasn't white.
Yeah. Dog, what?
I don't know. I've had like one discussion with this person.
That's fair. Yeah, Beryl is gonna be Obama for us. Also, by Obama is canon to real life, by the way. I need you guys to know this.
What?
I'm sorry, just the silence and then you what? Like I'm pretty sure it came out that Obama in fact is bisexual. I'm like 90% sure that came out. Wait a minute. Let me look into this real quick.
This stream taking out of context, this bit out of context would be insane. By the way,
This entire stream out of context is crazy.
Oh, the clips.
Okay. Apparently, what I'm seeing in from a couple. Wait a minute. I'm seeing a couple different articles saying that he mentioned so in letters to an ex-girlfriend. I don't know if this is real. It's ABC7 wrote an article on it. So did I'm also seeing it on Yahoo and Obama. I don't know. It feels like there's too little on this for it to be real. This may be fake. Now that I'm looking into it. Sorry for me spreading misinformation on the internet, guys. No one would ever do that.
How fucking dare you, Melanie J. Archer? What the
If
fuck?
people like hopped into the stream, heard me saying Obama's gay, and then left, that's all they know.
that's all they need to know.
That's all they need to know, truly, yeah.
I'm gonna start telling people that and just like provide zero context. Like, they're just gonna have to figure it out whether it's real or not.
Schrodinger's gay Obama.
I can't tell if it's stream delay or just not reading chat constantly, but it gives me the thought that there's a stream delay for Cookie Run Kingdom Snipers, which is hilarious. That would be fucking crazy. It's like I'm that serious about Cookie Run that I am making sure there's a stream delay so that nobody Cookie Run snipes me. I can't believe you.
Oh, the Georgia Aquarium has a baby manatee now. 2 baby manatees.
Babies.
Their names are Lorenzo and Alfredo.
That's adorable. What?
Apparently, they're only there for a bit for the manatee rescue and rehabilitation partnership.
Huh.
I will always plug good aquariums. By the way, go to the Monterey Bay and Georgia aquariums. You will not be disappointed. The only reason Melanie's not going to the Monterey Bay Aquarium is because it's a 3-hour drive from where I live and where she will be for a week.
It is a 3-hour drive. And also I'm already tentative on aquariums in general because I am afraid of fish.
You'll be fine in the Academy of Sciences, right?
I'll be fine.
Calica?
Like I said, as long as I am not in a position where I can touch a fish or it feels like I should be able to touch a fish, I'm fine.
Okay, so
Clearly,
avoid the
you have never met a stingray.
avoid the glass tube that goes through the Amazon River bit.
Yeah, Aiden, they're slimy and it's gross. They're like
They're cute and they're whimsical and they're just little guys, dude.
Also,
listen. All right,
Stingrays are not fucking slimy. They're leathery. Stingrays are not slimy.
I have autism texture about slimy. Like, I hate lotion. The moment that someone like puts lotion on my hands, it makes me feel icky and gross. I always hated slime when slime was a fad. That made me uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I just have such an ick about slimy textures, and fish definitely are part of that. Also, their eyes freak me out, and I don't like the way that gills work.
You know what? That's fair. Gills are weird.
Gills are weird.
Gills are freaky.
They freak me out. Also, the fact that they could just have razor sharp really anything at any moment, horrifying.
What? Wait, what?
Like,
Talking about stingrays or just
no, I'm talking about sea creatures in general. Some of those motherfuckers just have like sharp fins for some fucking reason.
Oh, you're talking about like
Oh, yeah.
stonefish and lionfish.
Yeah.
Which have, like venomous
That's true,
barbs in their
yeah.
fins.
Yeah, like that. The fact that I could be swimming in an environment where I can accidentally like step on something like that or like get jabbed with something like that because I was swimming a little too close to it and I didn't realize, that's horrifying. The fish,
Sure, that's only an issue in saltwater.
the fish have their space.
Freshwater fish aren't for the most part sharp, so that's mostly a saltwater thing.
I
Like,
guess.
there's a few, but like you're gonna notice if you get close enough to say a sawfish to get sharped.
I guess.
Because those bitches are like 7 feet long.
They scare me. Gills aren't that weird. They just pull water through their mouth and let it out through the gills. It's the same way you breathe in through your mouth. But like the texture in there is really gross, and it's like
Hey, Melanie, can I just say something real quick?
what?
The texture on the inside of a fish gill is the same texture that's on the inside of your intestines, specifically your small intestine.
Yeah, that's
What?
awful.
Yeah, the same organ that helps us absorb nutrients from food going through our small intestine, the villi, it's the same thing that absorbs oxygen in gills. Last I checked.
Also, sorry, I just looked in chat. I'm gonna leave the stream, but before I go, I must leave the beautiful words of wisdom from the elf wizard Taco. Sour cream.
Crazy. Yeah, sorry. No, I'm gonna have to agree with chat here. Fish are awesome. Fish are kind of cool. I'm sorry, Mel. I'm sorry.
At the very least, they're fucking delicious.
Listen, I know
I
that.
also am a shark enjoyer, just like my husband Soko. Shout out Soko.
God,
Don't
I
call him your husband.
when it comes to like physical fears, I really don't have any like physical fears that like I've had in the past. I've tried my best to get over, and for the most part I've done really well. I just can't get over fish. Fish scare the fuck out of me, and I cannot deal with that.
Hey, have
Yeah.
I ever told y'all the story of why I never got to learn how to go scuba? Why I never got to take scuba lessons as a kid, even though I really,
You have
really wanted them.
you have in fact told me this.
Have I told you about this, Pearls?
No.
So, when I was a kid, for her 13th birthday, my older sis, I think it was her 13th birthday. Yeah, that sounds about right. What she got for her birthday present, scuba diving lessons, all paid for, including entirely new equipment for her. She went through probably like 200 hours of that training, I think, or something like that. I don't remember exactly. I was a little kid. Her first real dive into Lake Travis. I'm gonna dox my childhood address. She goes in like 10 feet, sees a perch fish swim in front of her, and runs out of the water screaming that she didn't think there'd be fish in there.
Oh my god.
God.
And because of the hundreds, if not thousands of dollars my mom spends on lessons and brand new equipment, me and my younger brother were both denied even the sliver of an opportunity to take scuba lessons on the
I'm
off
so
chance we
fucking
didn't go through with it.
Oh.
There are many reasons I am not terribly fond of my sister, but that is sometimes at the top of the list depending on my mood.
Fair. Also, thank you, Onigiri,
There-
for agreeing with me. Also, a new hat idea, fish scare me, is really funny.
I love that.
Onigiri, I know this because I'm autistic about biology. I like to know how meat sacks work.
See, I learned all of my biology. I passed my biology class by watching like a couple MatPat videos. And that's how I aced
Melody, I hate that.
I also hate it. But that is in fact how I ended up passing my my AP biology class.
I hate that more, actually. That makes it worse.
Okay, all right. Also, all right, let me tell you a story about my AP biology class. This class was wild as fuck. The way that it worked, he filmed all of the lectures and just basically said your homework is to watch the lectures and then you can do what would be homework in the classroom so that you can so that if you have any questions, you can talk to me. And I said, okay. I didn't watch a single fucking lecture. I didn't do a single fucking assignment. You know what I did do? Every single test. And I aced every single one of those tests. And when it was the end of year, like literally like through those classes, everyone knew me as the kid who didn't do anything. I brought in my computer to edit Voft videos and watch movies. Like that's what I did. During the end of year testing, like finals testing, it was back when there was the 1 through 4 scoring. Like 1 was you did bad, 4 was you did the best. Remember that? Did you guys have that at any point?
I don't think I had that for myself.
I was one of 3 people to get a 4, and everyone was pissed at me.
I get it, but also, goddamn, like...
Yeah.
Shit. That's crazy. That's unbelievable.
I'm just really good at taking tests.
I always sucked at it.
Wait, with the controller on the floor? Oh, no. The controller on the floor, me editing videos via controller and putting my computer on the floor didn't happen until like junior year of high school for me. Did I tell you guys that? Have I told either of you that?
Hey Melanie, I need to show you the most cursed meme I've ever seen, and I think you will want to show it to the good people of the Voft stream too.
I am worried.
The
Let me...
Isekai alignment chart.
Oh no. What is this? Let me... Where the fuck is the Voft server? There you are. I do not agree that Homestuck is an isekai.
I would like your argument because I don't see why it isn't an isekai.
I think that Homestuck is not an isekai because I feel like... See ya, Not Berry Cake. I feel like when it comes to isekais, typically the requirement is that they die. That's what happened. Oh, okay. I think we're back. Alright, we're back.
Why are you playing Balatro now?
Cause I just got this game.
This game fucking scares the shit out of me.
Isn't there like a really big Homestuck mod for this game?
Yes, I think it's coming out. Anyway, sorry guys. I opened Steam and it automatically started updating. So which immediately took up all of my bandwidth.
Oh no.
So sorry about that. What you miss is me eventually coming around to, okay, maybe it is an isekai because one of the most notable isekais not the most notable, but a big notable one is...
It was the thing that, like, made isekais mainstream. You
Yeah,
gotta admit
is
that.
SAO. What's up?
Raise his hand. I think I'm gonna head out for the night. I'm starting to get sleepy.
That's fair. We'll probably end stream soon.
But I did have a fun time.
Yeah.
You guys. I don't know if I should go through saying all my
Go for it.
other shit before I go. If so, then you can find me again, Salted Pearls, pretty much everywhere, mainly on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. I'm also in a lot of other projects, all of which you can find in my That's Me playlist on my YouTube channel. You can also check out the streams I'm in playlist if you'd like. If you go and watch those, you'd be supporting both me and the channels who made those streams and videos. And that is all from me. Also, shout out Parenthea. That will be updated periodically from time to time. So check out the website here and there and just look at our characters, read up on shit. You can. Like I said, shit will be updated slowly over time. So,
Hell yeah.
see ya, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye. Where am I getting added? Oh, there we are. Sorry, I was getting added a couple times and I didn't know where. Stream? More like Steam. Yeah, literally. Fucking took up all of my... That's what my computer said. Every played card counts in the scoring? That's insane. Yeah, no, isekai definitely, like, I guess Homestuck is definitely an isekai, which is really weird. Like, I guess that's why... Huh. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna ask you this question, okay?
Okay.
What is your main draw to Homestuck? What was the main
Mine?
thing that made you stick around with Homestuck?
Well, the first time I was exposed to Homestuck was through my childhood friend in like 7th grade, Catherine. She's not. In hindsight, she's not a great person, which is probably why it took me so long to actually get into it. She held my head underwater at the pool once.
That's not great.
But I guess when I dropped out of high school, I was like, I didn't really have anything to do with my life at the time because I wasn't yet pursuing homeschooling or GED. I was like, you know what? This keeps coming up again. I'll just start reading it. I probably won't like it, and then, now like, I was like 15 when it happened, so like almost 10 years later, this shit is still like a third of my personality, easy.
Yeah.
Like that exposure to me during a time I was struggling made Homestuck so essential to my core that my mom cringes at the mere mention of Homestuck because I would not shut the fuck up about it for like a decade almost.
That's fair. My mom just knows Homestuck as like, that's the thing you voice act for. And I'm like, yeah, that's it. And I don't know. I guess like, cause I've been thinking about like what really got me to stick around with Homestuck, and I guess like to me it really was like the fandom. I
think the thing that like made me realize when I was reading through it that I liked it so much was like the characterization. Everyone felt so unique, like unlike anything I'd ever like read or seen before, but also so familiar at the same time. Like, wow, I could very well know these people in real life, and yet I don't think I've read anything like them before.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna be so real. I was very much into Dave Strider as a kid in ways that cannot be talked about on stream.
That's real. I. Oh shit. Fuck. Yeah, I think for me it had to be the fandom, because I joined Homestuck in 2016. When
I joined Homestuck just a little bit before you.
Sorry, not 2016. Sorry, 2014.
Never mind. A little bit after me then.
Yeah, 2014, and then went to my first con in 2015, and that was my first con ever. It was. By the way, I should not have been a 14-year-old left unattended at a con. Who let me do that?
Your parents.
Yeah, no, literally. Oh wait, shit.
I should not have been a 15-year-old left alone.
Why is there a black screen? Why is there a black screen? What's going on?
But that's not my mom's fault. I went to my first con like as sort of like an attachment to the old anime club from the school I dropped out of.
There we go.
Like I met up with them when we met, and they had kind of left me to do my own devices since I technically wasn't.
Yeah. Sorry, fix the black screen, guys. No, but essentially what happened for me is sorry. What happened for me is that I went to that first con, right? I probably won't like it years later on a Voft stream, Lamau. Back to what the fuck? Dog. Let me see if I can. What is hello? Wait, let me see if it's a settings thing. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that works. Let me keep my eye on it. Yeah, it looks like we're stable now. But yeah, so I went to my first con. Like I said, ever, when I was when I was in 2015, and I was dressed as the mayor, right? That entire con, like that entire day, I did not talk to a single person. I just sat there and waved at people. In just the mayor cosplay. I sat there, I waved at people, and at one point there was a blind Solix. It was the Solix with the 2 eye patches. And they decided just like they were stealing me, and then they took me to like around everywhere in the con, and every time they saw a Homestuck, it was like, hi, this is my friend the mayor, and then I would wave at them, and then everyone would like say "aw" or like give me a hug because I was the mayor. And I was like, this is a very pleasant experience. This is just fun. This is just stupid fun. And that's also how I got to know that entire con, like the entire layout of that building in my first time going there.
See, my first con was also in 2015. It was fucking Anime Matsuri in 2015, and it I should not have been left alone in that shit.
Ugh.
I ended up stealing someone's prop.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I stole someone's prop, Gamzee Club.
You're an awful person.
Correct. If it makes you feel any better, it didn't end up coming home with me. I lost it before I could leave.
I don't know if that's better. I feel like that's almost worse.
Listen, I didn't drop out of high school because I was a good person. I was a bad person as a teen. I mean, I was a teenager, so I couldn't be considered a bad person because like teenagers aren't fully finishing being people. I was like 15.
That's fair. OMG, the duo Melanie and River. Yeah, it's definitely a duo to have on stream together. I feel like this is a dangerous duo at times.
Yeah, we kind of feed into each other the wrong ways sometimes.
Yeah, and we're gonna be in the same space going to prom stuck.
For a week.
For a week, we're gonna be in the same place.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna take my bust and waist measurements so I can buy a corset.
That's real.
And then I'm gonna dye it yellow.
We do a Voft vlog. This is a joke. I would not want to do that. I hate vlogging.
Voft.
Vloft? Please never say Vloft.
It's better than saying glomps.
That's fair. Prom stuck is not prepared for Mel and River? Yeah, literally.
I mean, they're probably prepared for Mel. Even by face alone, you're a recognizable person in the community. But no one in the community has seen my face, I don't think. I don't even think I've shared any pictures that have my face in them.
I don't think by face I'm recognizable.
I think you are.
I don't know if enough people know what I look like.
Don't worry, Aerie. The jinx will go away in just a few hours. Maybe.
I will say that will probably change in the upcoming year because of a couple projects that I have planned.
None of which you can say anything about, I know. Even though I
No,
really,
actually,
really want to know.
These ones I can talk about.
Oh, for realsy?
Yeah, because there's the in the upcoming year, I am going to be doing the long this one technically is a vlog, the long journey of me making 27 cosplays and props for Mambo Stuck live action.
Still hate that you're doing that.
I think it's funny. I think it's so funny that I'm gonna be doing Mambo Stuck live action. It's incredibly humorous to me. Oh god, I need one sec. But yeah, I'm gonna do those, and then I'm gonna probably also start I'm gonna start doing video essays, but the way that I'm presenting them it's gonna be me in front of a green screen, a la fucking like Brian David Gilbert or Nakey Jakey.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to be distressed about the fact that you're gonna be that kind of internet presence, because I'm one of the ones who keeps telling you to fucking monetize your internet.
You literally keep telling me to do so. Like, if you were going to suddenly switch around and be like, I'm worried about you being that internet presence, it would be incredibly, like, hypocritical, because it's like, what the fuck do you mean? Voft theory,
Hey.
yeah.
The internet presence I was expecting you to be was fucking Goon Girl, okay?
Hey,
leave me the fuck alone.
Don't fucking mention her on stream, god damn it. Oh my god. God. She's... For anyone who's now wondering what the fuck that is, she's a joke VTuber concept that I came up with, that I was joking about for a while.
And then almost became real.
Yeah.
We can't explain anything about
I
her
can't.
concept
I
of your
cannot
name,
explain anything more.
Her-
Welcome to a. That's a theory. A Voft theory. Thanks for watching.
That's it. I'm throwing some rusty fucking nails in your curse jar, Aerie.
God. No, but like, I am really excited to start doing more, like, I guess non-dub content. She did have a banging theme song, you're right.
I'm sorry, did Goon Girl have an actual theme song? I thought it was just like Game Girl, but with the lyrics changed to Goon Girl.
that is it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, but like I'm really excited to genuinely start doing content that isn't dubbing. Not to say that I don't enjoy dubbing, because I very much do, but it's like when you've done it for 10 years now, you start to want to do something else. That, and also like Time Archer stuff is happening. So with Time Archer, that's also going to be me doing new stuff that isn't dubbing.
Hey, speaking of which, does that first project, that little short film you're doing, does it have a fucked up little guy character I can audition for?
Not really. There's not really any
Damn.
fucked up little guys in it.
Fucked up little guy is my favorite character niche.
This is true.
What is true? That we make TTRPG and money, or me liking fucked up little guys?
You liking fucked up little guys.
Listen, if Date Everything wasn't already fully voiced and we somehow like did it on stream, I would want to be Von Trapp.
Melanie, are you perchance Wind Archer Cookie? I am not. That would be pretty funny though, if I was actually just a cookie this whole time. Surprise, I fooled you all. I've been a cookie this whole time. No, but yeah.
What cookie tastes like.
There's still gonna probably be like Voft content going on for like a while, because there's still like a lot of stuff that we plan on doing like formal dubs of. We're probably still gonna be doing the streams every week, but like and of course there's like, as long as Beyond Canon goes on, we're going to be putting on, like, we're going to be dubbing it.
Yeah, you're just taking more of a back seat, right?
I'm just gonna be taking more of a backseat to Voft.
Instead of, running yourself ragged over every little thing, having to have complete and total control.
I'm sorry, you've heard the long history of Voft and the trauma within.
I am aware, which is why I don't blame you. But also, remember that thing I said earlier about witches being both restricted by and empowered by their aspect? Yeah, that's blood restricting you, by the way.
That is a bond, you're right.
But it's also a responsibility, which is another thing that blood represents.
VoftCon. I have repeatedly kept joking about like a Homestuck con.
Constuck.
Like Constuck, like a real one.
Melanie will be the catalyst for the real life Constuck from Gigatag.
I think that it's possible, but it would have to do so much planning.
I mean, if we could make the 15-hour charity stream work with like a month of the bulk of the actual work being done.
Yeah. By the way, which is insane. You guys actually didn't know this about like until like right now, but like most of the work for we brought we brought Charity Stuck together like almost an entire year before it was scheduled to happen. No, it was more like 6 months, yeah.
Yeah, 6 months is when I first sent the project proposal.
Yeah, 6 months. It was in the works for 6 months. 90% of the work was done in the last month. And the fact that we made it look as organized as it was is genuinely kind of insane. And the fact that it went as smooth as it did, also kind of fucking insane.
Yeah, I think like the only hiccup so far is like the fact that we lost a couple hours of footage for some reason because YouTube VODs are evil.
Because YouTube
and then
VODs
you accidentally
are stupid fucking... What?
You accidentally ordered a few too many of the charms, right?
Yeah, I accidentally ordered a few too many of the charms, but that's gonna be taken care of. We also... there was also a point at which I forgot to mute over a thing. But yeah. Okay, so Onigiri, Viva Voft Vegas is going to be a real thing.
It's just not like an organized event.
It's
like
not.
A bunch of...
It's like Viva Voft Vegas is gonna be us meeting at a con, and like we're like in April we're going to anime. What is it? Wait, what was the con that we're going to again?
I don't fucking remember. I just know it's in Vegas around April each year.
Wait, it's. Which one is it? Is it literally just Anime Las Vegas? No, it's not. No, we're going to Level Up. We're going to Level Up in Level Up Con in April, which is in Vegas, and we're gonna be a lot of Voft members are gonna be at the con, as well as like hanging out afterwards. And
yeah, like we're gonna go to Omega Mart.
Yeah, like we're gonna go to Omega Mart and like hang out and do shit, and just
get drunk at
various
least
other
once.
things. Oh yeah, definitely.
Melanie's probably gonna have to carry me off of a bar room floor.
My God, but yeah, that is an event that is happening, and we're gonna announce it like officially, like closer to probably to say, hey. What?
You should probably start like the actual executing.
Oh
of that
yeah,
plan. Like,
no,
start looking at Airbnbs and stuff for the people who are going.
Fuck, wait. I forgot to do one more diamond. I'm an idiot. Yeah, we definitely need to start looking into like the actual planning of that on Voft's side. But yeah.
Speaking of which, I think you need to work out with Drax how he's gonna get there, because like he was like relying on you to take him there.
And now I'm not gonna be.
I assumed the plan was that like you were just gonna fly down to where he is and then road trip him with a rented car or some shit.
Possibly.
Because we're gonna need to rent a car. We're gonna need to rent like a van or something anyway.
Because I can bring a bunch of people in my car, but we're gonna need like a van if we're doing all of Voft. Not all of Voft, but a lot of Voft.
Yeah, and someone probably you is gonna have to get there like a day early to pick up people from the airport.
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be me.
Unless we all just want to like meet up at the Airbnb that we choose.
I mean, some people definitely that's probably gonna be a thing. It is so wild that like I can just be given an idea and then I'll just like I'll be like, haha, yeah, that's silly. And then I'll fucking just ruminate on it, and then I like over time will be like, no, I'm doing this.
I mean, that's kind of how fucking Constuck happened. Me and TK were joking about
playing Charity Stuck?
Charity Stuck, yeah, I don't know why the fuck they said Constuck. Me and TK were joking about playing Dress to Impress on stream, and then it was like, we could do it as a special charity event, just a bunch of silly gaming time for charity. And then like a few months later I sent like a proper project proposal, and it was like, and you were like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Now we're gonna do the same with Constuck.
Hey, bestie, you're gonna have to leave me out of the planning on that shit. I think I would get hemorrhoids if I tried to help with that.
Oh,
okay. I'm gonna have to go now, actually. My dinner is here. I'm gonna go hang out with my aunt.
I think that's probably how we're gonna end the stream then as well. So I have been your host, Melanie Archer. I've been enjoying these little chill streams, even if they are a little bit more chaotic sometimes than I want them to be.
Like the first thing I say, getting everyone yelling at me.
Yeah. Gods. But yeah, you can find me at lots of places. I'm not gonna say them all. This is a chill stream. And yeah. River.
Hi, I'm River. I'm your guest turned co-host since we're the only ones left. If you want my socials, go back to the end of the J-Fruit stream. I'm not repeating that shit.
I'm glad that we're both here for saying just not right now.
Listen, if this was like a more organized you chatter stream, just us, maybe I'd care. But like, no, this is just vibing. This is us monetizing social interaction.
This isn't even monetizing. We don't monetize these streams.
I mean, Bone Jones sends donations sometimes. That technically counts.
I guess that's fair. Yeah, those do go to the Voft fund, the Voft emergency fund. All right. Well, bye guys. Toodles.
Bye. Bye.